it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So, we are back here with our first AL postseason team that has been eliminated, and that is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. They were the 6th seed last season, one of the wildcard teams, and they lost. So, we'll be rebuilding them first. Well, not first, but now, as our first AL postseason team from last season. So, rules down in the description with my playlist, socials, if you want to check those out, and my other channels. And while you're there, leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. It means a lot. Appreciate it. If you don't, then, well, then don't. Dislike. I don't know. Either way, let's get on to the gameplay. We got some heavy work to do. Alright, so here we are. We got the Rays. They have a pretty solid team, and obviously in real life, they're pretty dang good. So, will that translate over into MLB The Show 23? Well, we'll find out. Let's take a look at the lineups here. So, we got Mr. Rosarena. Mr. Randy Rosarena. I mean, there's some talent here. We got Brandon Lowe, Juan Franco, Harold Ramirez. Okay. Josh Lowe. Well, a lot of Lowe's. We got to go to Lowe's for your hardware. We've got Jose Siri. Yeah, I disabled it, so thank goodness. Otherwise, we'd be screwed. Curtis Mead over here. Okay, there's some talent. There's definitely some talent on this team. Rosarena usually plays above his overall. I'm curious to see how Wander will do in the sim, because I've never traded for him in this 2023 at least. Clanahan, now that's going to be our ace. Drew Rasmussen, I've seen him do good things. We got Glasnow, Springs, and Zach Eflin. We'll see how that works out. The bullpen, I've seen Taj Bradley do some cool things. So we'll see how he can do. Mr. Taj Mahal. I'm not calling him that for the rest of the video. I promise. I will. Anyways, Pete Fairbanks, and then of course we got Jason Adams as our closer. That's a pretty solid closer right there. So, I mean, there might be some moves we could make. I guess really the priority would be getting another bat in this lineup. I think a first baseman would be helpful, right fielder. I mean, right now we've got Manuel Margot, but he's not bad. He's coming off a decent season, but you know we'll see. Really, it's more so. Do I really want Josh Lowe getting those ABs? I feel like he's more a platoon guy. So if I get another bat, I'd be happy, kind of just to start off with the sim, but. If I can't, we could probably wait till the All-Star break. Not a problem. But let's see if there's anything out there that we can get. I'm going to just deal with the Rangers. We're going to get Mark Semien for Heath Hembree, who's on an awful contract. 30. I mean, granted, Semien's not on a great contract, but he's going to perform at least. So yeah, Hembree, Ben Gamble, and Jonathan Aranda for Mark Semien. So yeah, that's another bat in the lineup. And also lets Brandon, I guess, be a DH because he's not really a good fielder at all. Mark Semien's a better fielder, 81 on the fielding. So I'll take that. Helps the defense a little bit, and he is a good bat in the lineup. Now, that is not really exactly what I wanted, because, I mean, Harold Ramirez is our first pick. I mean, but we'll see what he could do. I feel like he shouldn't be too bad. I've seen him do some cool things, and maybe he could hit for some good average. Don't really know if I want Josh Lowe playing center field, but we'll see. Let's go to the regular season. I guess we'll just start simulating, and if I need to make a move at the All-Star break, I will. I think our pitching can help carry us, though. Keep us in the hunt in the race. So we'll see how we do. I'll see you guys once I have an offer on the table, or once we're at All-Star break and take a look at stats. Well, the Rays in the sim are not good. 41-52 right now. Not good whatsoever. Yeah, we're struggling right now. Cooper Kinney's on the injury list. Yeah, I thought we'd be a little bit better. But Randy Rosarena's having not a very good season. He's hitting .290. Man Margot's not doing too well. Yanni Diaz is pretty solid. Brandon Lowe struggling. Semien struggling. Juan Franco's doing pretty solid. Harold Ramirez is doing good. He hasn't played too much, but when he does play, he's been solid. Maybe he's on the injury list, but he's only played 30 games. Of course, Josh Lowe's hitting well. The guys that you think wouldn't be hitting well are the ones that are hitting well. And the guys that you think would be hitting well are the ones that aren't. Right? And the ones that aren't hitting, you would think wouldn't, are. It's really weird. But that is how the cookie crumbles. And our pitching does not seem to be doing too great. Shane McClanahan is not having the greatest of seasons. He's 6-9. I mean, he's doing okay. The record's just not great. I mean, Drew Asmussen's pretty solid. Tyler Glasnow, again, yeah. I feel like our offense is letting us down. Except for Zach Eflin. He's not doing too hot. Trino's been okay. Patino. Thompson hasn't been too great this year. Fairbank's been solid. Collins been pretty good. Jason Adam. 23 saves. No blown saves this year, so that's cool. Alright, well, we definitely need some more offense, that's for sure. Or we need our guys to kind of pick it up. Let's see if there's any moves we could make, if there's any kind of deal we want to make. I feel like I want to get rid of Zach Eflin. I just don't know. He's not having a good season. Maybe we move him in a deal. Yeah, I'm going to see what's out there in the market if I try to get another bat in this team, because I really need one. I'll just do the Guardians. We're going to get Oscar Gonzalez for Zach Eflin, Trevor Kelly, and Renee Pinto. So we're going to do that deal there. Get Oscar Gonzalez on the team, who's having a pretty solid season. Plus, he's relatively cheap for the next few years, so he could be something special. Maybe something special or something good. I guess in terms of free agents, I'm going to pick somebody up for the year. I mean, I could go with Peter Herrera. We'll sign him, and then maybe get a guy like we can get Miguel Sano, just another bat, kind of a platoon guy. I do not want to give him that deal. I'll give him a 2-year deal. I'll give him a player option. There you go. That's fine. If he wants to stay on for another season, it works for me. Even if he's not in the majors, but is he in the majors? He is. Okay, that works for me. So that's about it. I will see you guys at the end of the season. So it looks like we're not going to be making the postseason this year unless we have the greatest second half of the season ever. But it looks like we're already 11 games back out of the wild card, so it's not looking too hot for us. So yeah, not a very good season for us. 77-85, didn't make the postseason, which is kind of unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. We've got 4 more years, so it's not too big of a deal. Some guys on the injury list. Yandy Diaz, of course, tore his calf. He was having a good season. Every time someone has a good season, they get injured. So that's usually how that works out, so unfortunately. Not that it matters since, again, we didn't make the postseason. Randy Rosarena, okay, picked it up a little bit. Josh Lowe had actually a good year. I can't be mad about it. Wander, not too bad from him. Brandon was alright, could have been better. Gonzalez had a good season. Yeah, Mark Semien was not good at all. Kind of concerning that I traded for him, and I'll give him another season. If he doesn't pick it up, then we're gonna have to move him. Kind of just looking at the rest of this lineup here. Okay, Daniel Margot, Nico Holsizer was pretty solid. It has a limited amount of time. And how did Harold Ramirez do? He's back in the minors, but 77 games. He was pretty solid. He had a good year. Okay. So, pitching rotation, if we look at it, I mean, McClanahan ended up doing pretty good. Just didn't have the greatest record. That's because his team kind of just let him down a little bit. Our pitching was actually good. Our starting rotation, Rasmussen and Glasnow was good. Springs, then Chirinos, not. Yeah, we need another starter. Shane Baz is up here. Okay, he didn't do too good, though. Middle of the bullpen, not bad. And then back end of the bullpen was decent. Jason Adam, 39 saves. Okay. So, we got some work to do. Gotta get another starting pitcher to kind of complete our rotation. I'd rather have Chirinos be like hey, maybe if someone gets hurt, step in. Don't want him to be like a consistent number 5 guy. So, we'll have to work on that. Definitely got to get our bats heated up if we're just not going to hit the ball that great. So, and look at that, Subway Series. I was talking about this in my last video with the Mets. You know, maybe the Yankees and the Mets can beat each other. They meet here. So, fortunately not in my video. But yeah, Yankees beat the Mets. Let's go on to the offseason. Alright, so I have free agency. I think this is our season where we got to offer some guys. So I'm going to offer CJ a contract. I do need a better first base, so let's throw him a deal. He's coming off a decent season. Maybe try to get him onto the team. Just another bat in the lineup. He could be our everyday first baseman. So we'll throw him a contract, see if he accepts that. I wouldn't also mind getting like Teoscar Hernandez. I know we got Gonzalez. Do I want him? I don't know. I wouldn't mind trying to get him. If I can't get CJ, I could also try to get Rhys Hoskins. That wouldn't be too bad of a deal, too. In terms of pitch, I mean, I guess we could throw Ohtani a deal, but the thing with Ohtani, he's always bad in the postseason, so That's the thing. It's do I get him? I'm gonna throw a contract at him. I might as well. I have the money to do so. So we'll throw him a deal. See if we can get him for $25 million. Actually, yeah, we'll throw $26 million at him. And yeah, we'll give him a backloaded contract. If he comes here, he comes here. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not the end of the world here. I don't get him. And then in terms of relief pitching, I'll throw Trevor Rosendahl a deal as well. Just something to add to the bullpen. Nothing too crazy. If he wants to come to the team, he'll come to the team. And that'll be about it, I think. Unless there's anybody else here that I might be missing that I might want. Mid Rosario would be kind of cool. He could play a little bit of outfield, shortstop. He's kind of a good platoon guy. I could also get IKF. He might be a nice platoon guy to have, just somebody that can step in. So that'll be about it for moves. Let's see if we can get some of those guys on the team. We're going to get Mitch White for Chris Muller, Tyler Frank, and Carson Williams. Reason being is I ran out of space for free agency. So I'm going to re-offer CJ and Reese Hoskins. I was going to get Blake Snell, but I don't know if I want to actually get Blake Snell now. So I'll throw CJ a deal, see if we can get him on the team. We'll throw him that contract. I mean, I guess I could still throw Blake Snell an offer. If he wants to come back to Tampa, he can. I'll just throw him that deal. He gets Snell and CJ, and that'd be about it. But Blake Snell back to the Tampa Bay Rays. So yeah, that's we brought him back, and the Tigers want to give me a trade. No, I don't want to do that. Did we get CJ? Still haven't gotten CJ yet. If I can't get him, I could still technically throw Reese Hoskins a contract. I mean, he's coming off a better season, but we'll see if we can get CJ. And we do. So we did get CJ. So I said we did. I don't know if I was going to get him or not. So we did get CJ. That's about it for free agency. Didn't get Ohtani. He went to the Braves. Not a problem, though. Still like the team nevertheless. So let's go on to the next season. Second season, let's take a look at the lineups here. So it looks pretty solid on paper. I mean, again, a lot of these guys coming off some bad seasons, but I think we can maybe, turn that around. We'll see how Marcus Semien does. If he has another bad season, I might just trade him. The bench, got Gustavo Sano, got IKF, who we signed, kind of just like a platoon guy. Chris Betancourt catching for us, him and Mejia. So we'll see how they do. In terms of our rotation, I mean, McClanahan, Rasmussen, Glasnow, Blake Snell, and Jeffrey Springs. Mitch White, who we also acquired, he'll be our long relief pitcher in case one of these guys maybe goes down or has a bad day. The bullpen looks pretty solid. Yeah. We'll see how these guys do. Got a lot of guys that just throw gas. Absolute gas. But, yeah, we'll see how we could do. I'm expecting us to be better this season. I mean, if our offense can kind of just hit the ball better than what we did before, that would be great. So, I guess I'm going to finally simulate those. So, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break, unless there's a move that happens before then. And if we can just keep our pitching up with our hitting, that would be fantastic. We'll be in good shape. All right, once again, this team is just really struggling. 43 and 48. We're only 8 games back, but we just can't hit the ball. I don't really understand what it is. I mean, Gonzalez is also hurt now. He was hitting .317, so he was hitting the ball. Of course, he gets hurt with an ACL sprain. But let's see. Let's just double check the lineups. Maybe you are hitting the ball better this year. Randy Roserander's hitting .290, so that's good. Diaz hitting .297. Okay, Wander's doing okay. CJ could be a little bit better. Margot. Okay, Marcus Semien's having a better season. It's actually, the bench, the offense is okay. Bench is not very good. Is our pitching bad? McClanahan, once again, 4 and 6 is tough. I mean, but then again, he is making such a little amount of money. I need him. I want him to be better. Yeah. I mean, the rotation doesn't seem to be too bad. Blake Snell is awful, so that was a mistake. I should have known that he was gonna be terrible in the sim. But yeah, 6.30 ER is brutal, and Jeffrey Springs isn't much better. And Mitch White's been terrible too. So there's that. I guess we've been bad there. These guys haven't been too good this season either. Armstrong and Jason Adams having a down year as well. Fairbank's been solid, and so has Rosenthal. He's been okay. So it's actually more so our pitching. It's not great. Now I'm a little bit worried. I feel like I want to get a better center fielder at some point in this video. It might require us to make and move some of our guys, like higher prospects. Like I might move Curtis Mead. We'll see. He could be somebody that we want to try to trade to get a really good center fielder. So, I mean, I guess I can see what's out there in the market. I'm going to just deal with the Marlins. We're going to give up Blake Snell, Austin Shenton, and Mitch White. So basically swap and started pitchers. We're going to get Trevor Rogers, Sixto Sanchez. Now, Sixto's not having a great season, but Trevor Rogers is. So, I'm going to swap Snell. I know we just signed it, but we're saving a lot of money here as well, too. Snell's making that big contract. I should have known not to sign Blake Snell. And maybe I'll regret trading him at some point, but yeah, it wasn't worth signing him. Either way, it did at least get us. Maybe Trevor Rogers could be decent. We'll see how Sixto could do. I mean, he hasn't been too good this season. I'm hoping he'll pick it up. But we never know. Let's simulate, I guess, to the end of the season. Maybe we can make the wild card if we have a good second half of the year, but we need to have a dominant second half of the year if we want to make it. Once again, we didn't make the postseason. This team is really struggling in the sim. 75-87, not good whatsoever. And we're back on, once again, missing. And again, we have some injuries, though. Yeah, when you get hurt, that's a problem. Oscar being hurt, that's a problem. Mejia has been terrible. So yeah, I guess injury is part of it. But even then, like, I just don't think we were good enough. Really struggled. Hopefully we can pick it up. We gotta make an next season. Like, we gotta make big changes. Oof. Let's see the lineup. Margot had a decent year. Yanni Diaz was solid. Randy Rosarena, much better year from you. CJ was pretty good. Sammy, end of the season cold. I might look to move him. Brandon Lowe, yeah, no, not very good. Wander was pretty solid. Josh Lowe, not good. He didn't play that much. Betancourt was there. Bench, nothing too crazy from them. Pitching rotation, I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, Shane Baz better. Jeffrey Springs, not too good this year. Sixto, struggled. Hopefully, he'll be better next season. The bullpen, for the most part, was okay. Pete Fairbanks, a little high on that ERA. 9 blown saves, 8 losses is not very good. But we need to make some moves. We got to improve this team in the offseason. We need better pitching. We need better hitting. We need a lot. We need to overhaul a little bit. So free agency is going to be huge. We make some moves. Try to get some players on this team. Make some trades. Again, our budget's also going to be kind of tough because the Rays are a pretty cheap team. Don't really make a lot of money. So Dodgers beat the Yankees in 2024 World Series. Okay, let's go on to the offseason. This could be a very major offseason for the Rays. Free agencies upon us. We're not gonna have too much money. I'm gonna try to bring some of my guys back. I'm thinking, do I want to go after Tyler O'Neill? I might go after Tyler O'Neill. I do need a center fielder, so we'll throw him a deal. We'll give him a contract offer. See if we can get Tyler O'Neill on this team. Yeah, we'll throw him like 120, 9-year player option. See if we can get him on the squad. I think that would be about it. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else we might want to get. Do you want to get Bregman? Don't think I really need him too much. I feel like I would want a better catcher. Danny Jansen. Not quite what I'm really after. But yeah, Mejia. I mean, I'll just re-sign him if I want to move him. I can. Maybe we make a trade for a catcher. Who knows? But yeah, if I can get Tyler O'Neill, I guess that'd be solid. That would kind of be about all I'm aiming for. I'm not really trying to get another pitcher at this time. So yeah, I think we're good. So yeah, I think we just save a little bit of money here and wait. I mean, there might be some guys we could also eventually move. I mean, Jeffrey Springs I might move. Now I'm looking at it. I don't know if I want him on my team. And then I guess I could try to pick up a pitcher if the deal is right. So I'll see what's out there in the market, I guess. Byron Christian Javier for Springs, Brandon Lowe, and Josh Lowe, the Lowe guys in Springs. So yeah, I mean, Christian Javier, pretty solid pitcher, so we'll take him on, see if we can maybe add him to the rotation. I don't have to make a signing. We'll just try to sign these guys, re-sign everybody, and also try to get Tyler O'Neill on the team. But I do like the squad we got. I feel like maybe this is the season we can make the postseason, hopefully. So let's see if we can get some of these guys back, and also Tyler O'Neill to add to the lineup. And if I can, that'd be great. Our headline signing here, Tyler O'Neill is going to be our new starting center fielder. So welcome to the team, Tyler O'Neill. And just to recap quickly what we did in free agency, so we'd be able to re-sign Tyler Glasnow. So Mejia left, but we did get Kyle Higashioka. I guess that's fine. And then we re-signed most of these guys over here. So pretty solid free agency, I'd say. So let's go on to our third season. And I mean, I'm looking at the team. It looks pretty solid. I'm hoping these guys can kind of just hit enough to kind of keep us alive. We still got Christian Bethancourt as well. I kind of forgot about that. He could be expiring now, so we'll see what we decide to do there. Gonzalez, if he can stay healthy, he's been pretty solid for us. We'll see how Semien does again. Kind of had he had a better year, but it's not that great. If he doesn't do good enough, then we will have to move him for something else. But yeah, I mean, the team looks good on paper. We'll see how we can do. Bench is solid. Now, our rotation is bread and butter. Clanahan, Christian Javier, Drew Rasmussen, Tyler Glasnow, and Trevor Rogers. We got Shane Baz as our long relief pitcher, and our bullpen is pretty solid. Maybe we could use some bullpen help, maybe in this offseason. We'll see what we decide to do. But nevertheless, I do think that maybe this is the season where we can actually either get a wild card or win the division. Either or, I'll take. Doesn't really matter to me as long as we get the postseason. That's all I really care about. So if we could do that, that'd be great. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break unless I want to make a move before that. I can shop because I mean I'm guessing I'm kind of looking at our team. I mean again, I could throw in see I can get it for Mead. Yeah, I can see what I get for Mead and Margot, and I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that we could maybe move. Like if we threw in those guys, could I get like somebody really good? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And also maybe like Goss maybe? Still have him? Yeah. What if I throw those guys in? Could I get something good for this? Like, honestly, if I can get a good catcher, that'd be really helpful. Alright, I couldn't get anything. So, I'll just wait maybe till the All-Star break to make a move if I need to. I'll see you guys once I'm there. All-Star break, I mean, 51-38, definitely better than what we've been doing in this past few seasons. Still not fantastic, but we're only 2 games back of the Blue Jays, so we've been okay. We have a wild card right now, but it is very tight, so I mean, I'm hoping we can have a good post-All-Star break. We might need to make a move here, and we got a lot of guys that are hurt. Manny Margot, fractured forearm. It's kind of unfortunate, and maybe if he gets healthy, we can move him, but I don't know, man. Yanni Diaz, again, hurt with a broken foot. CJ, torn ACL, his season's done. It's been done for a while. Okay, got a lot of guys that are just hurt. Looking at the lineup, it's not great. Randy Rosarena is looking good, though. But yeah, Wander's kind of having a bad season. IKF. Ramirez hasn't played much. Gonzalez, he's been solid. Marcus Semien, I'm going to move him. He's just not been worth it. Tyler O'Neill struggling mightily. Isaac Paredes has been pretty solid, and then Christian Bethancourt's been doing okay. So you know what? That's not too bad there. The bench has not been good. Sneezing like crazy. Yeah, we need to work on our offense. It's brutal. Pitching-wise, McClanahan's been amazing. Christian Javier's been amazing. Trevor Rogers decent. Drew Rasmussen's been good, and Tyler Glasnow's been Shane Baz, The bullpen, not. Fairbank's been good. Reyes been great. Beeks, not much. Sean Armstrong. Rosendal's been brutal this year. All right, we got to make a few trades. Cleavinger's been our closer this year, and he's had 28 saves. So he's been solid. Very good season. All right, let's try to get some help on the block. I'm going to make some moves here. We need to we're definitely going to move Mark Semien. I want to get rid of him. I need a first baseman as well. Like, that's something that I really need. All right, I'm going to get Corey Seager. I'm going to trade Mark Semien back to the Rangers. Going to give them Semien, Chirinos, and Gray. And we're just going to get Corey Seager. I guess he could play second. But yeah, I know he's making a lot of money. But it's Corey Seager. He's good in the sim. So, welcome to the team. Here with the Padres, we get Jake Cronenworth, Nick Sandlin, and Steven Wilson. Manny Pena, JJ Ghost, and Jose Siri. That is going to be about it for moves. I'm hoping that that is enough to kind of push us ahead in the standings. I know we don't have a second baseman right now, it says, but we technically will be okay. I mean, Wander can play second, Corey Seager can play second, so IKF can play second. A lot of guys can play second, so not a problem. Let's simulate the rest of the season. Hopefully we can kind of just find our way into the postseason this year. The most pathetic endings to a season I've ever seen, 86 and 76. And I say that because we literally lost like several games in a row. 10-game losing streak. That is pathetic. If we won 6 of those games, you'd be in the playoffs. So, really bad month of September. Brutal month. Yeah, just gross. We barely missed out. Had we not lost 10 straight games, we would have been in the postseason, but we choked. So that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. But I think with this team for an entire year, like, we'll be good for the next 2 seasons. But yeah, that's brutal, man. Garrett Clevenger had the most saves, 49 saves. Corey Seager led the league in hits. Cool. And he had 316. I mean, that's why you get him. So, injury list, what do we got? Again, CJ being torn ACL sucks too, but yeah, just not having good luck in the sim right now. I'll tell you that. Aaron Ramirez ended up having a pretty solid year. Yandy came back, was good. Corey Seager was good. Randy Rosarena had a nice year. Cronenworth was solid. O'Neill really struggled, like, mightily. Kind of regretting signing him now. Wander, you hitting 234, man. I need more out of that. I need more out of you. Johnny Roberts having a catch. Isaac was good. Manuel Margot, solid. Curtis Meade's getting a little bit of PT. That's cool. A little bit of reps. How was our pitching? I mean, McClanahan had a great season. Rogers was, he was okay. Javier was solid. Rasmussen was solid. Last time I seen on fire wasn't that good. Shane Bass struggled. Nick Sandlin wasn't that good. They're kind of in a trade. Peter Fairbanks was okay. Alex Reyes had a nice season. He didn't really pitch that much, though. Armstrong kind of struggled. Jason Adam was decent. Trevor Rosenthal we're trading. And Clevenger, yeah, good year for you. 49 saves. So, a lot of work to do in this offseason. Once again, just not having a little bit of bad luck right now. So, hopefully we can alleviate that and fix that in the offseason this year. Orioles beat the Braves somehow in the World Series. Makes sense. Let's go on to our 4th season. We need to try to make the postseason this year. Alright, first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to do this trade with the Yankees to get some prospects for Trevor Rosenthal, and we save a little bit of budget. Alright, so at free agency, there's really not much I could do because I don't have a lot of money, but I might go after Brian Reynolds instead of Tyler O'Neill, so I'm going to trade Tyler O'Neill. I could also move Manuel Margot, but I don't know. He's been good. So yeah, Tyler O'Neill I might move though because he wasn't good at all, and I know Brian Reynolds will be solid, so I think I'd rather have him. CJ, I think we're going to move him too, just because he's kind of showing his age a little bit. So let's see if we can maybe get something for him. Tyler O'Neill and Clinton Morrison. I'll do this here with the Angels. We'll go with Tyler O'Neill, Clinton Morrison, and CJ Cron for Ty France and Jonathan Eliasca. Alright, so I'm going to try to see if I can snag Brian Reynolds in free agency. It's going to be tough, but if I can get him on the team, that's a huge pickup for us. And, yeah, we'll just try to sign some other guys here on the squad. We'll get everybody back on the team. And hopefully make the postseason this year because, man, we have been brutal. Alright, big signing right there. We got Brian Reynolds on the team. I needed that. So that's huge. I expect him to be better. Tyler Stevenson, welcome to the team. Yeah, let's see if I can get something for Higashioka. He isn't that good at all. Bethencourt has been okay-ish, not really. So yeah, we'll move Higashioka, see if we can get something for him. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can get like a really good relief pitcher. Dave Lenz and Dan Clemente for Higashioka, Curtis Mead, and Gary Plaza. I think I'll do this. So yeah, we get a couple closers, relief pitchers. I know I traded away Curtis Mead, but I feel like I just need pitching. So yeah, it's gonna help us out there. So bolster up the bullpen a little bit after we kind of trade away guys, and yeah, Tyler Stevenson, added him to the lineup. That's a huge piece there. So hopefully that pushes us into World Series contention. Well, it took us an eternity to get here, but 106-56, and we are back in the postseason, taking the win of the Wild Card playoff games. The Rays finally put it together this season. Christian Javier, most wins. Shane McClanahan and innings pitched, and Christian Javier with WAR. That's awesome to see. Friggin' Yordan Alvarez hit 356. Luis Guillorme hit 333. Yeah, dude's a legend. Even Kwan's a legend, too. Okay. Awards, what do we got? Christian Javier Cy Young Award. You want to talk about, wow, that's crazy. Okay. Christian Javier Cy Young. We should have the Cy Young winner. 21-3. Beautiful season from you. So that trade was worth it if he could perform well in the postseason. We got some guys hurt, though. Fracture form Neal, so he'll probably miss some time. He had a good year. I'm just going to have to step up. Rosarena, okay season from him. I heard Ramirez didn't play too much when he did. He was solid. Corey Seager, nice year. Nice year from Reynolds. Stevenson, a good year. Got to re-sign him. A little bit worried about that. Hopefully can afford him. Ty France, good season. Gonzalez, not too bad. Isaac stepping in at third, and then Wander, not too bad. Season for him. We got Kyle Manzardo up here. He's got a cool-looking mustache. Yan Diaz off the bench looking good. Margot looking good. So that's promising. Pitching rotation, McClanahan was excellent. Rogers, good season from him. Obviously, Christian Javier won the Cy Young. So he's the best pitcher in baseball, at least in the AL. Logan Webb was really good, and then, of course, Drew Rasmussen was really good. So the rotation looks great. Tyler Glasnow stepped it up in the second half of the year. He had a solid year. Reyes was good. Yeah, the bullpen, not too bad. Looking good. Camilo Duvall, 43 saves. My guy. All right. That's where the big boys play. 106 games won on the season. Had the most wins in the MLB. Braves had 100 wins. Who are we going to be taking on? We're going to be taking on the Houston Astros. Of all teams. The team that we took Christian Javier from. So they got Valdez on the bump for Shane McClanahan. Game 1 of the ALDS is going to be a 3-2 win for us. McClanahan had a nice pitching performance there. Game 2, Trevor Rogers sent up colors, and we're going to lose that one 2-3, so give it to taketh, and we lost that in extras. Game 3, Christian Javier, Cy Young winner versus Mike Kopech. We win that one 6-1. That's what I like to see. Game 4, Shane McClanahan versus Fran Valdez. We're going to lose that one 4-0. That's tough. Valdez shut us out, 6 hits. So we do or die game 5 here. Trevor Rogers versus Luis Garcia, and we're going to get blown out as Trevor Rogers had an awful outing. Okay, well, at least we got to the postseason, but we got one more year. We got to get past the ALDS at the very least. Like, you're going to make me wait that long to get there. Brutal game, though, from Rogers. He was terrible. Okay. Let's take a look at the pitcher rotation lineup. So, Rogers was brutal in the postseason. He's going to be a free agent. Okay. Clanahan was really good. Javier is really good. Probably should pitch Webb. Or Rasmussen. Yeah, Glasnow was good. Reyes struggled. Loizaga was really good. Clevenger struggled. Stanley was good. Adam and Duvall. Yeah, they did their job. Most of the bullpen. Some of the bullpen didn't do their job, but lineup-wise, Rosemary was terrible. Seager wasn't good. Reynolds wasn't good. Tyler Stevenson got a re-sign. He was great. Fran struggled. Yeah, we didn't hit the ball that great in the postseason either, so struggles that we've been having this entire video. Still reign supreme in the postseason. Okay, well, we got one more year. We got to make it count. Got to make it count. So, see what happens here. Padres beat the White Sox in the World Series. All right, we got one more season. Let's see if we can make it count. Have a good deep run. And try to get back here next year. All right, 5th and final season. We don't have a lot of money. We got to try to bring back our guys. That's really all we can really hope for. You know, hopefully we can get our guys back. I mean, it's going to be tough. If I can't, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. But, yeah, we'll see what's out there. I guess after we get all of our guys. I mean, maybe if there's some small trades, get some cheap guys that are really good in the trade market. But other than that, like, I'm just trying to re-sign our guys. Yeah, a lot of guys to pay. Hopefully we can get back to the postseason, depending on who we can re-sign. All right, so I lost out on Trevor Rogers, but I was able to replace him with Luis Garcia. I was able to re-sign most of my guys, too, which is pretty cool. We'll skim past Rule 5 draft. I'll show you guys what we've got. I might have a little bit more money, potentially, to spend. I mean, there's still some guys that are really kind of just... We're waiting on getting back. So we got most of our team back, so I can't be too mad about it. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the squad. If there's anybody out there that's relatively cheap that we could get, I'm going to try to make some moves there. I might move Manuel Margot. I mean, I don't know. Is there a dominant right fielder that I can get that's not that expensive that I can afford? I mean, Mookie Betts, I can't afford. Can't afford Mr. Well, I can afford Mr. Joey Menezes, but I don't know if that's really what I want. Bryce Harper. I mean, Ronald Acuna would be cool, but I can't get him. Teoscar Hernandez has been pretty solid this entire vid. I mean, I could get him. Throw in Margot and, like, a relief pitcher of some sorts. I could trade Wander. I'm not going to trade Wander. I could trade IKF really easily. And then we throw in Jake Cronenworth. Yeah, we do that deal. I could make that work. That could easily work. Kyle Tucker we could get from the Astros really easily. Aaron Judge I'd like to get, but I can't. Nolan Covey. Who the frig is this? That's really good. I don't know who that is, though. Jake McCarthy from the Pirates. Or he's on the Pirates now, rather. He's not really from there. And then you give me also... I don't know. Well, nah. I'll look around and see if there's any moves I like. I saw a few options. We're going to give it Manny Margera, IKF, and Jake Cronenworth. And we're going to get back Teoscar Hernandez, Luis Guillorme, and Caleb Ferguson from the Mariners. Yeah, that's the last move I think I'm going to make. I mean, unless there's anybody else there on free agency that I could pick up and sign. I mean, Scope could be good as a platoon replacement, or Ketel Marte. If I can afford him. I don't think I can, though. I can't. Yeah, I can't afford him. 30K? Oh! Withdraw offer. No, I don't think I can afford him, though. I mean, I'll throw an offer at, we'll throw an offer at Brian Anderson. Maybe if it lets me get him. It might let me get him. Throw him a 1-year deal. Can't afford the contract. Okay, $2 million. If I can get him, I can get him. That's just like a platoon guy, though. Alright, 5th and final season. I mean, I'm hoping this is a good enough team. I mean, we'll see. It looks pretty solid. Yeah, there's some cheat codes in here. There's some cheat codes. I'm hoping that maybe we could hit the ball well enough. I mean, we've got a lot of guys coming up. We got Wander coming off the bench in some instances. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. The rotation's crazy. McClanahan, Javier, Webb, Garcia, and Rasmussen's pretty solid with Glasnow. Bullpen's not too bad. I also picked up AJ. I forgot to mention that. I picked up AJ on the team, so he's on the squad as well to bolster up the bullpen even more. So I'm hoping that, you know, again, I think we could be a good team. I'm just hoping that we can get out of the ALDS and maybe make the World Series. That'd be cool. But only time will tell. So I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. In 35 at the All-Star break, so we're top of our division, 6 games over the Yankees, and we're one of the better teams in the MLB, so that's cool. Got some guys on the injury list, of course. Reynolds, fractured leg, gross, but he's been doing pretty solid. Okay, this says he has 2 days left, so I mean, maybe he'll come back by All-Star break. Gonzalez, he's in the minors right now. He's fractured foot. A lot of guys just are. Hopefully, we can get Reynolds back soon. McNeil's having a solid year. Guillorme's having a great season. Corey Seager's having a great season. Hernandez has been, he's been all right. Stevenson, not too bad. Ty France, great year. Rosarena, Harold Ramirez, and then we got Brock Jones playing center right now. Okay. Won't be for too long, though. Wander, he's only had 35 games this season. He didn't do 47. Yeah, he's just kind of struggling a little bit. Sim. Anderson's had 7 at-bats. He's 3 for 7, so that's cool. And Yandy hasn't played too much either, fortunately. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. He went from being really good in the video, and now he's kind of just coming off the bench because Guillorme is just better. Because, yeah, Yandy's regressed. That's fine, though. He's served his purpose. He's done his job. Pitching rotation. Clanahan having a down year. I can tell you that. Webb's been good. Javier's been good. Garcia's been good. And Rasmussen, a little bit of a down year as well for him. Glasnow's been all right. Bullpen, Ferguson, could like a little bit more out of him. AJ, like a little bit more out of you. Ball's been all right. 27 saves. All right. I mean, again, I'm over budget, so are there really any moves that we can make? Not necessarily. Like if I do, I don't know, something like this. Yeah, I can get Adley Rutschman. No, I'm not doing that. Who's the greatest player in the game? Judge. What's up, buddy? Come on the team. Alek Manoah. I can get him easily. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Can't even get Vladdy. Must have a good season. Oh, yeah. He's having a great season. Jordan. Bieber. Can't afford him. Definitely get him. Still can't even get Julio. Dude, they value Julio Rodriguez so much in this game. It's crazy. Tani. Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm not making a trade. Juan Soto, can't get Juan Soto. Juan Soto's hitting 380? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He's hitting 380. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. Alright, well, clearly I'm not getting... Well, you know what? If I can get Juan Soto somehow, I mean, I will, but I don't... it's not going to happen. I'm not going to get Juan Soto. We're going to keep the team as is, even though Juan Soto's having an unbelievable season. It'd be cool to add him to the lineup, but we're good. We're good. We'll rock with the team. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, or hopefully we're, back in the postseason. Maybe can get out of the ALDS. That'd be great. Back in the postseason, 162, won the division, taking the win of the wildcard playoff game. So a nice year for your Rays. We're the best team in the AL. 100 wins, 106 wins for the Braves, 107 for the Padres, the Daddies. Did the Marlins even make the playoffs? Curious. Oh, they did. Let's see the awards, or league leaders rather. Logan Webb, winning percentage, nice. 170 hit 356, 59 homers. God damn, what a season he had. Ty France for our team, 316. That's why you get him. He's a cheat code in the sim. Guillermo's a cheat code. All cheat codes, man. Trying at least. Some guys are hurt. Wow, Garrett Cleavinger is probably out for the season. The head fracture. He's having a good year. Lineup-wise, Rosarena and Seed on fire. I mean, looking at the lineups, looking good. Hernandez had a bit of a down season, though. Of course, when we trade for him, he doesn't do that great. It's all right, then. Maybe he'll pick up in the postseason. Wander in the starting lineup again. Got Isaac. Johnny Roberts was pretty good. And Brock Jones. You know what? Brock Jones did pretty good. Can't complain. Who do we have in AAA right now? Yandy's in AAA. Harold Ramirez. Honestly, I don't know why Harold Ramirez is in AAA. Harold Ramirez should be called up. Junior coming here. Yeah. He should be called up. Brian Anderson. You can stay down there. Betancourt, you could stay down there too. Yeah, I think we should add Harold Ramirez to playoff roster. I'm going to do that. Even if he's not, I want to make sure he's there. Kyle Manzardo, do I need you? No. You're gonna be off the playoff roster, my friend. You'll be in AAA. I would rather have Harold Ramirez. He's been good, so we'll keep him there. Let's take a look at the rotation. McClanahan and he's on fire. So he had better post All-Star break. It's not great, though. Webb had a good year. So did Garcia. Christian Javier was decent. Drew Rasmussen, a little bit of a down year for him, but maybe he'll pitch better in the playoffs. At least I'm hoping. Clemente was good in the limited amount of time he pitched. Ferguson had a bit of a struggle. Not even that good. But, I mean, 8 and 5 is solid. I don't know why he's pitching the most innings. Should be, I don't know who should be, but it shouldn't be him. Bird get it called up. He's pitching okay. AJ is all right. Camille Duvall, 45 saves, not bad though. So we're gonna take on the winner of Houston and Chicago, and it's gonna be Houston again. So Shane McClanahan for Michael Kopech. I need McClanahan to do his thing like he was doing before in the postseason last year. Game 1, we win 11-0. He did his thing through a 3-hitter. So great stuff there. Game number 2, we've got Webb versus Framber Valdez. We lose that one 7-1. Logan Webb got lit up. Game 3, Garcia versus Hunter Brown, and we somehow lose to Hunter Brown, who's horrible in the sim, but somehow we lost to him. Game 4, Christian Javier versus Lance McCullers Jr. We've got to get this win here. We do, 11-2. Shane McClanahan, I need you to throw another gem versus Michael Kopech. Can he do it? He can. We're going to the ALCS. Let's go, Shane McClanahan. You clutched it out. Caleb Ferguson, shout out to you for also pitching well. And actually, he was the one that got the W. Lysica also, well, he was bad before, but this time, lights out. So, taking on Cleveland in the ALCS, and the Guardians were a 94-win team. And they got Cal Quantrill on the bump versus Logan Webb. Logan Webb, can you redeem yourself? Game 1, you can with the 12-1 performance. That's what I like to see. Game 2, Christian Javier versus Garrett Whitlock. We lose 7-2. Okay. Glasnow got the loss, actually. Not even... So, not... Wait. Wow. Javier was pretty good. It was Glasnow that struggled. So, yeah, he comes in, throws 3 innings, and gives up 4. Well, 3 of the earned. I guess we made an error. Alright, Game 3, McClanahan versus Daniel Espino. We win that one 7-1. Let's go, Shane McClanahan. Domination. Game 4, Luis Garcia versus Cal Quantrill. We win 6-2. And this is to go to the World Series right here. Logan Webb versus Brandon, and we are in the World Series. We take on the Daddies. The St. James Daddies, the San Diego Padres. If you didn't know, now you know. So, they were the best team in the MLB, I'm pretty sure, right? They had 107 wins. I don't even know who's on their team. I'm curious to see how they had 107 wins. Because, like, they don't have... I feel like they don't really have a good team. Can we... okay. Sure. Okay, Machado. You know, they still don't have, what's-his-face in the game. They still don't have Tatis. Isn't Tatis back? I gotta double check this. Is Fernando Tatis... Fernando Tatis is back. Fernando Tatis' suspension ended. So, he made his debut, recently, I think. If we look at the stats... Yeah, he had a homer, literally, 2 hours ago. So, I don't understand why he's not in the game yet. So, I guess maybe MLB The Show will put him in the game soon, hopefully. Because it'd just be weird to not have him. Alright. Game 1, McClanahan versus Jack Flaherty in the World Series. And McClanahan got lit up there, okay. Game 2, Webb versus Tarek Skubal. We win that one 3-2. So we bounce back there. That's good. Game 3, Christian Javier versus Max Fried. We win 9-2. Let's go. Game 4, Luis Garcia versus Joe Musgrove. We lose 6-4. Game 5, Shane McClanahan versus Jack Flaherty. Need you, Shane. And we don't get ya. That's unfortunate. We need to win this game here to force a Game 7. Logan Webb versus Tarek Skubal. And we lose 1-0. Come on. Really? Oh, come on, guys. That's a joke. Well, we put up a good effort. I'm a little bit disappointed in the way Shane McClanahan pitched in the World Series. But we got back to the World Series and lost to the Daddies. That's tough, man. That's tough. Our bats, just they don't look good. I'm looking at some of these averages. Seager hit not 190. Hernandez hit 166. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have got Bogarts. He hit 327. He was 0 for 4 today. All right. Well, put up a good fight. Ryan Reynolds printed off MVP, so he was a good signing. Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker, World Series MVP. Alright, Tellez. Oh, they got Tellez. That's interesting. Reynolds was good in the postseason. Stevenson was solid. Rosarino was solid. Let's look at the lineups. I mean, overall, Seager struggled. That's kind of unfortunate. Ramirez wasn't that great. McNeil wasn't that great. Hernandez was terrible. Wander was good. Okay. How was the rotation? I mean, Webb was solid. Garcia was solid. McClanahan was solid up until the World Series. Javier was good. Honestly, I can't even blame our rotation. Our rotation was good. Lasno, overall. Dan Clemente, John Loaiza struggled. Yeah. Let's see where we sucked. Camilo Duvall was awful. Okay, our bullpen was spotty. Spotty. Yeah. Well, can't win them all. But at least we got to the World Series in our final season. But we had we underperformed our first 3 seasons, but we did bring it back. I would have liked to see Shane McClanahan pitch a little bit better in the World Series, but, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles. But nevertheless, built a pretty solid team. And, yeah. I guess let's go to the post and close the video. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below some videos, go to socials, play the second channel, main channel, down in the description if you like other content BTJP. And yeah, I guess let me know some other video ideas. I might do some career sim again. I have a couple in mind. I might even do a custom one. If you don't know what that means, well, I guess you'll find out whenever that video comes out. But if you have any ideas for career sims, let me know. I'm willing to do a career sim again. Because I thought that was fun. I have a couple in mind that are, you know, real players, so to speak. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we do some legends. I don't know. I digress. Either way, I'm going to head on out for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.